come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need to relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat chain and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. No. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from.
All right.
Attaboy time. All right, Australian rules football player, just like every other kicker and punter, it seems like these days. He had to switch forward swings after he had surgeries on his left shoulder and had struggles there. So he winds up going to Utah and eventually becomes the Ray Guy Award winner in 2016.
Yeah,
46 yards per punt, had 62 of those punts for 50 plus yards. Big time leg. And
you said who?
Out, valet, walk out,
you ready?
Cause I'm too up right now. Right now.
Ah, man. Fucking Stanford took Bryce Love. Stanford took Bryce. Redskins took Bryce Love.
Man, we've been getting money for a long time.
Yeah.
We was out here hungry for a long time.
Last 4 runs.
All you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now. Right now. Need cooler right now. Cause we too up right now. I'm up right now.
The Ravens got Justice Hill. Alright, bet. That's what I wanted them to get too. Ravens finally got a running back. Goddamn me. Been a long time. Justice Hill. Yeah.
Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands. Yeah, I grew up. On the couch.
Yeah, 2000.
And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we would blow your budget in the club, the booth up. If you dog follow your ball hog and get your whole crew up.
Atlanta got Kendall Sheffield.
Right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber. Right now.
You ready?
Right now. Need cool up. Right now. Cause we too up. Right now. I'm up right now. Out, valet, walk out, all these bands out, lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
it is Bryce Love out of Stanford.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right.
It does when you that means you got too many plays at it. You gotta get rid of some of your shotgun plays. Well, some of your plays.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What? I'm just asking. I don't like it. Nah, I would really get playing for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Like 30. Take 2 of them. Jack 16. 5.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
What? We got a pick. Oh. I want Mac Wilson. They need to get him another middle linebacker. They got another fourth. They need to get another middle linebacker. Yeah, I said it. He ain't gonna be gone. Look, Cam ain't gonna retire for like another 7-8 years. He only 29. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna be 37. 37 about the cutoff. See, I gotta start putting my motherfuckers on like the blisses when I do that shit. I gotta start putting motherfuckers on blisses so I don't get that weak ass animation where they make me fucking run, shuffling and shit. I would've got that sack.
It's where rock meets roll, side meets kick, past meets front.
Either him or that Oregon linebacker 6'5", and he like 251.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Cooper was the target there. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
That's wild. Ooh.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Come on, the running back.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Damn. Ooh.
They almost had it.
I threw
The
a
big D
bad pass.
lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
That's Frank Clark. That's why.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Shit, I hope it's the same result this time. Goddamn me.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I just don't like how they built. I don't even scramble with the quarterback. When have you ever seen me scramble? You can be Ray Charles all you want, goddamn me.
And into the red zone now in Charles. They told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
What's he doing?
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Oh, shit, it's wrong formation.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
That's a good foul time.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's 15-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
Deontay Thompson still on the board. I want him to take Mac Williams, bro.
Yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, Rodgers looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw again. eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He may try and run for this. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Aaron Rodgers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rashawn Perriman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
How you doing? But I know what you're doing.
Here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Who they get?
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Oh, the Patriots got offensive linemen. I don't know. The offensive line always end up being good.
Handoff comes to Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught, Jones. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Deion Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
We are going. Hey, check 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Quick hitch, complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yeah, it's the last good one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Why didn't make the nigga stop?
Intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's fine. Yeah.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
What the fuck?
That is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
This is similar to baseball, where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. And again, it's Rodgers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Perriman. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Roethlisberger now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. On the crossing route, complete. It's Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He couldn't quite hold it.
Animation he gave me, bro.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Wow.
Okay. Loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26. Zoom. Shot right. Hey, check 26. Jump out.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they will score it. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Rodgers. On 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Fuller. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, Peterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now Rodgers throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
We are going. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Quarter. Back. 180. Swirl. Take 2 of them. Monday.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Hurry up. Hey, 626.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Here's Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Monday, Jack 16. Jack 16. Snickers, 66. Mine's 50. 4 down. Slam. Monday. Jack 16. All right, let's go.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he is all the way up past the 25. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fuller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, a 22. Rodgers now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
That's fine, yeah.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Julio Jones, the lone receiver left. Now Rodgers.
He
had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On second down, here's Rodgers. This is caught. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Gerald McCoy getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
Show that bench release and go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Ben goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Picked.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away. But oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Fuller. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Cooper's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Rodgers will try again on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be fourth and long. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Ezekiel Ansah able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. On second down, Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
31 yards on the punt there, and it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Julio Jones His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
24.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Jack 16. Jack 16. Monday. Snickers 66. Jack 16. Kings. Mike 50. Hey!
Now Roethlisberger. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Ben to throw again. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The quick slant caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. On first down, Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Over here. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They go play action here on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Bucky Hodges, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears draw a bit closer. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Snickers. Monday. Quarter. Snickers. 66.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger to throw. And able to find Dorsett. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Here's Roethlisberger. Left side, it's Dorsett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
That's a fucking regular defense for corner and safety.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you can hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And that one hits the ground incomplete. So now just 4 ticks left in this one. Add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air. But mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for Arizona, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. 1-2, and they'll look to get back on the